The word genetically comes from the word gene, all right, DNA, right? So what is the meaning of modified here? Yes? They change the enhance. Change, yes, enhance, all right? Okay, or change, all right? Modify means change. And make it better, right? Okay? And organism, what's the meaning of organism? Yes? Living organism, living things like animals or plants, all right? Okay? Alright, so what you are going to do is we are going to do something in a Google Classroom. Okay, so that's why, okay, so if you got your device, okay, if you got your device, let's go to Google Classroom. And then, so we are going to do KWL chart, alright? So what, later, a little bit later, okay, what is KWL chart? K stands for what you know, okay, what you know about GMOs, okay, and W stands for Chloe. What does W stand for here? What? Yes, KWL chart, alright, so W stands for?
I can't see it.
You can't see it, okay, yes.
What you want to know?
What you want to know, yes, very good. So what you know and what you want to know for KW, alright, so and what you have learned later, okay? So I want you to complete the first two only, the first two columns of the KWL chart, alright? Okay, so, yes, so go to the Google Classroom, okay, and Unit 3, okay, so this is Unit 3, okay, and number 1, KWL chart, alright, so go there. The first one, what I know. Okay, the second one, what I want to know. Just, okay, add your post on these two columns. Alright, so not the third one. And then make sure you got your name on it, alright, because I'm going to give you marks for your post. Alright? So the full mark is 10. Okay, so and whatever you have put in your post will be counted. Alright? So make sure you got your name on it. Alright? So what I know and what I want to know. Okay? So, and then what I want to know, okay, so what questions in mind, alright, so about GMOs, okay? So we got Patrick, okay, what's your question?
Is it good for us?
Yes, it's a good food, alright, yes. Yes, how about, alright, let's see. How about Emery? Okay, so what questions in mind?
When did they discover it?
Yes, when did they discover it, alright, yes.
And then the bottom one is Chelsea.
Yes. You know the answer. Alright. Okay. So now, okay, so you have learned some, you have known something about it, alright? And also you got some questions in mind. So now, alright, before we complete the third column, alright, so I want you to watch a video. Watch a video. And then while you're watching the video, if you want to, you can take notes, alright? So on this note-taking page, or if you want to take notes on a piece of paper, just do it, alright? Or if you just want to memorize everything. So from the video that may help you to fill in the last column. All right, so you feel free to do so. All right. Okay, so I'm going to show you a video. Okay, so it's some new information. All right, about GMOs. Okay, so try to jot notes while you're watching, and then after you have watched the video, it takes around 3 minutes, and then go back to the Padlet and complete the last column.
GM stands for genetically modified, which is the process of changing the genes of a living thing to alter its characteristics. For example, plants can be genetically modified to help them grow in areas where water is scarce or to be more resistant to pests. Some of the most common crops that are modified are soybean, maize, and cotton. The United States is the top producer of GM crops in the world, followed by Brazil and Argentina. In Africa, GM crops are grown commercially in South Africa, Sudan, Egypt, and Burkina Faso.
Alright, so for example, we got examples of crops that GMOs are common, alright, and also some other examples, new examples, alright, like at the end, okay, so they can create onions that don't make people cry, for example. Alright, so and they make tomatoes in purple color. Okay, so what are they doing? What have they done? What have they done to make?
They have made the vegetables better.
Yes, make it better. All right, and also they have injected genes of the blueberry. Okay, and make the color change. All right, okay. So and also we got some points telling us that GMOs are good, and then some points telling us that GMOs can harm our nature, can harm our society. All right. Okay, so yesterday we learned something about GMOs, okay, genetically modified organisms, okay, and then you have done something on your Padlet, okay, so the KWL chart, and we learned something about the good thing, the pros, and the bad things, the cons about GMOs. And today, okay, I would like you to illustrate all the possible pros and cons that you know. Okay, in forms of a Jamboard, in forms of a mind map. Okay, so what you're going to do now is go to Google Classroom. You go to Google Classroom. Okay, and then in the Google Classroom, okay, I have assigned you different Jamboards for different groups. So what you're going to do is, okay, you go to your own Jamboard and okay, continue with the mind map. So let's go to the Google Classroom now. Okay, so Google Classroom, Unit 3. Okay, so we are doing Task 3. Okay, so you have to tell me, all right, what do you think? If I ask you a question, do GMOs cause more harm than good? So that is Stevens and James group. Okay, again. Okay, go to this sticky notes, alright, sticky notes, and then, okay, just change it. We think they cause more good than harm. Okay? Okay. So then, you got different ideas, right? So then you continue with this mind map. Okay? Alright, so you know what to do, right? Okay, but before that, I would like to give you more ideas before we start. Okay, so therefore, again, I'm going to show you another video. Okay, so just to give you more ideas. So in this video, you'll be able to know more benefits and risks of GMO. And I have put 3 questions in between the video. Alright, so while you're watching, pay attention, and when there are questions, try to give me answers afterwards. Okay, let's get started. Everyone look at the screen.
Love the environment, so I don't think I like GMOs.
Actually, GMOs are one of the best tools farmers have to help protect and preserve our water, air, land, and even limit the impact of climate change.
Okay, the first question. Okay, what can be protected with GMOs? Yes, right?
Water.
Water, yes,
Water.
but not animals,
Water.
right?
Water.
So they talk about, thank you. They talk about the environment, water, air, land, and climate. Alright, okay, great.
I don't know, that's not what I hear.
Please, let me explain.
So now it's your turn, okay? So try to
Testing.
firstly, okay, decide whether you think GMOs cause more good or GMO cause more bad, alright? More harm, alright, think about that. And then try to use different sticky notes, okay, to organize your mind map, alright? So I'm going to give you 7 minutes, okay, 7 minutes to do it. And after that, I will ask each group, okay, so to present some of your ideas to us. Okay, yes, you may now start. Benefits and risks of GMOs. Alright, so can you explain it? Who first?
I'll do the big, no, yeah, I'll do the big one.
Yeah, okay.
It has an impact on climate change. It can good impact. So it can make climate change be better and And GMO also gives sustainable food production, which is good.
Give sustainable food production. Good.
Yeah, and GMO also help farmers by protecting its crops like corn and rice.
Okay, by the change of DNAs, they can protect its crops. Good.
Yeah, it can also protect land.
Good.
Yeah, it can get rid of pests.
Okay, very good. Get rid of pests. Okay, good. Okay, how about?
And it can improve air quality and conserve water.
Yes, quite good. All right. Yes. How about that one?
Okay, GMO may put farmers out of business since some farmers don't put GMO in their foods. People might choose the other options. GMO.
Yes, okay.
So, and next is GMO might introduce toxins and may kill humans.
Yes, good. This is something that we may not know, alright? So there may be some toxic materials in GMOs. Yes, very good.
And GMO is not proven safe yet, so we have to be careful. And some people might be allergic to GMO,
Yes, good.
and it can give.
Yes, good. There is some possible risk of taking GMOs, alright? And also I like the pictures. I like all these pictures. Okay, very good. Okay, homework. Alright. So you got your mind map, right? And then you may need more information. Alright, so you may want to revise your mind map. Okay, and you may want to make improvements. Okay, so in your Google Classroom again, okay, I give you another link for another video. And also you can go to other video. You can search other information, other websites, alright, for more information about GMOs, and try to revise your mind map, alright, and reach the contents and ideas of your mind map. Alright. So the topic is from your book, Unit 3. So what I'd like you to do is, I'd like you to read page 68 and 69 of your book now. Okay, so get your books ready. Turn to page 68 and 69. All right, and then there's a reading worksheet in Google Classroom. Okay. So again, Unit 3, the last task that you're going to do is task 4. Okay. So that's a reading worksheet. All right. So. Yes, okay. So try to complete only part A. Only part A. Okay, now. Alright? So read your book, page 68 and 69, and try to complete part A of your reading worksheet. It is in your Google Classroom. Okay? What's the meaning of alter?
Also change.
Change. Yes, good. Then which one is the answer?
I don't know.
Check it. Change, right? To make something different. Okay, change it so that this is the answer. Okay, so just do it now.